Hi everyone, my name is Anne-Marie and welcome to Cup TV, brought to you by www.craftsuprint.com. Today we're going to look at a gorgeous kit by Nadege Burness, and it's cup number cup 1005512_20051. The kit is called Winter Wonderland 5 and you get 4 sheets in the kit. And I'd like to show you the 4 sheets that you get, and then we can make the gorgeous card. The first sheet in the kit is the full card front with the full design on it and some extra sentiments. Now you could use these sentiments as extra embellishments or for gift tags or for envelope seals. The next sheet is the first layer of decoupage for the card front itself, for the design that you're going to build up. And then we've got extra pieces of decoupage for the actual lantern. Next, the third sheet, we have extra decoupage again for the card front and extra embellishments that you can use. Maybe use the circle embellishments with your own stamps to make your own sentiment. And the fourth sheet is, now I'm going to use this as an insert. I'm thinking if you wanted to use your own sentiment instead of the one that Nadege has used, you could add something stamped in that square or use it as the insert. So the first thing that we need is our card. Now this is a blank card. This is an 8x8 square, 8x8 inch square white blank card base. And the only thing that I've done is scored it along the edge. On the back of the card, I'm going to take one of the sentiments from the kit, and it says "With love at Christmas," and I've just got double-sided flat tape on the back of it, and I'm simply going to add this just towards the bottom of the card in the middle, just for something a little bit different, so it'll tie the whole design in. Next, we can add the insert to the card. So I'm going to use the square with the design on of the lantern and the couple walking with the plain panel on, because I'm thinking that would be really nice to be able to just write your to and from in, and it all just ties in great with the design on the front. So I've got double-sided tape on the back of that. I've just peeled the back of it away, and I'm simply going to add this to the inside of our card like that, and then I can press it down, and that is our insert complete. Now the one thing I am going to do is, now we've added the insert, I'm going to use my bone folder just to make sure that we've still got a nice sharp crease along the edge of the card before we add the card toppers and the decoupage. So the first layer that we're going to add is the base layer of the design. I'm going to add this on flat tape. I've already got that on, and I'm just peeling the back away. So that's flat double-sided tape. Whatever you are happy using, if you prefer using liquid glue, if you prefer using a tape runner, it's entirely up to you. So I'm just going to add the card front to the middle of the card, like so, and then I can press that down, and now we're ready to add our decoupage. So the first layer of decoupage is the larger layer that we have of the same design. Now for any new crafters, the decoupage is building up layer on layer, and every layer is smaller than the previous one to build up the design into a 3D effect. I've got 3D foam on the back of my layer, and I'm just going to position it over the previous layer, and then that way it will start our decoupage. I can press that down. Our next layer of decoupage is the lantern itself. Now I've taken the lantern, I've cut it out with the poinsettias, and I've added a little bit of artificial snow and glitter. Just something a little bit different to give it a texture on top of the lantern. I've got 3D foam on the back, and I'm simply going to position the design over the design on the card. So you can add glitter, you can add sequins, brads, glitter, crystals, whatever embellishments you want to add, you can add it, because it's your creation once you've cut it out and adding it to that card. So that's our first layer of decoupage. Our second layer of decoupage is the poinsettias on top of the lantern. So that's what I've got here, and I've cut it out and I've got 3D foam on the back of this. So that will just position over the previous layer, building up those layers to some beautiful decoupage. The final layer for the lantern is just the middle poinsettia that I've cut out. I've got 3D foam on the back of it, and I can just position that through the centre of the design over the previous poinsettia. I then have the poinsettias from either side of the card on 3D foam. I've cut them out, and I can just position it over the design on the card. Now these were all printed out on Crafty Bob paper, and it's got a shine to it. It's beautiful paper, but you can still use glossy accents and things like the artificial snow and the glitter on. So don't be afraid to just, try different techniques with them. So our final piece of decoupage, the poinsettias at the other side of the card. Again, 3D foam on the back, so I can position that. And that is our card finished. And you can see those gorgeous layers from the decoupage and how it just stands out so well. The inside matches perfectly to the outside, and we've got our little seal on the back. You could maybe add your name in there if you're sending it to somebody that you want to know that you've made it specially for them. So I'd just like to remind you of the cup number for this kit, and it's cup 1005512 _ 20051, and you can see more of Nadege's designs by going to the website and searching for Nadege Burness. So I would just like to say thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you next time.